to join us. We want you to join us in supporting the St. Cloud Symphony Orchestra. So we would request your gifts of time, of treasure, of talent to support one of the community's greatest jewels, the St. Cloud Symphony Orchestra.
Here I am in Foley, Minnesota at the Foley High School. My first high school mural. Really excited about this job. It's been really fun. I've learned a lot, and the kids have been just wonderful to work with, along with Mr. Carlson and a whole bunch of other people that supported us while we got this done. It took about 4 weeks to do, and we started out with a base coat, and then we started adding in some of the background colors. And then we added all the different icons that you see throughout, the guitar, some of the other things.
It was pretty important. Like, when I came into painting class, I didn't really like painting. Like, the reason why I joined painting class was to get better at it. It's totally different when you're using another material to put it on to the drawing. It's just crazy what it did. It totally blew my mind because art is a big part in my life, and like, it made me see things through a totally different set of eyes, you know?
Art is special only because it can be carried to a higher degree that incorporates not only rational solution consideration, but the spiritual, the aesthetic. It is ideal because it can touch the spiritual, a higher level. As a matter of fact, I cannot distinguish between spiritual experience and aesthetic experience. They're just two terms, this time for the same experience. But one was associated with the church, the other one was... But I tend to stick with the broader terms. It does not make me less religious to say the spiritual experience, that sometimes we just live this way, aesthetic. What the heck is aesthetic? Study of beauty, you know? We get too technical. I had a good experience at St. Cloud because they were pretty select people. They responded with enthusiasm to these things that were fairly abstract, actually, okay? And I never got over it. But I'm referring to the politician in St. Cloud. We're very enthusiastic. The officials.
The officials.
Yeah, right. That's not necessarily the case in most places.
Say it's alright. Say it's alright. Have a good time. 'Cause it's alright. Oh, it's alright. Everybody clap your hands.
I like the Millstream Art Festival because I'm with my little cousin.
I love the Millstream Arts Festival. There's so many people and everyone loves the art. They're engaged. They just appreciate and love the creativity.
Take it away, Paul. Take one. Take one.
It was lovely. I enjoyed my time here. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you, St. Joseph.
You want to paint?
My name is Julianne Rastani O'Connell. I'm the youngest child of Joseph O'Connell, who was an artist here in central Minnesota. He spent many years as artist in residence at the College of St. Benedict. 2 years ago, the College of St. Benedict wanted to have a retrospective of his work. This is a small section of some of the work that my father did. The retrospective, I thought, would be great to begin with some of my father's more personal mementos, and also just part of his work, because his work was his life, And we were all intertwined with that life. The photographs you see here are from his studio. Not only did he do the photography of all his work, he also was self-sufficient in the fact that his studio had a darkroom, a forge, all the welding material. He did all his stonework there, his wood carving there, and this is a little bit what it looked like to be in his studio. The egg machine. This was done in the early 70s for Jack Frost, which eventually became Golden Plump. Just a really flowing, beautiful piece done with mostly castaway pieces of brass, and I know that everything in here has been recycled. I mean, way before before it was good to reuse and recycle, my dad recycled everything. He made his own tools. He had a lathe. If he needed a mallet, he made a mallet. He was constantly looking at something and how it could be reused, refurbished, and put into something like this.